Hey guys, so this is my first video voiceover with actually doing what I'm doing. And I basically was looking up, like a step-by-step video for Dr. Tim's Aquatics prescription for coloring up your corals. I couldn't find one. I've only seen it about the cyanobacteria and other stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of do like a little step-by-step of what helped me. So it's basically recoloring up the corals and allowing the corals to be able to absorb the bacteria from the first defense and ecobalance to be able to absorb the vitamins like later on, like during this process. So what you do is basically add the vitalized ecobalance to your aquarium water, and the corals will ingest the ecobalance bacteria, getting the vitamins and nutrients they need to once again have great colors. Here it says the basic plan is to prepare a dilution solution of ecobalance bacteria and add first defense to the solution and give the bacteria time to incorporate the first defense, then slowly dose the solution into your tank. So I'm preparing 1 gallon of seawater with the recipe here. So first defense, you do 0.1% solution. You add 1 milliliter of first defense per 1,000 milliliters of seawater, or 1 tablespoon in 1 gallon of seawater. So I have the 1 gallon of seawater here down to this line. I have a bucket to mix it all. I have the Dr. Tim's Aquatics Ecobalance. I have a little bit left in here, which should be enough for this second batch. And in the first defense, I have 16 ounces, which is good to treat 960 gallons. First defense is basically for the immune system, with vitamins and immunostimulants, and it helps the fish adapt to the new environment. Safe for corals and invertebrates, great for coral repair after fragging. I actually used some of this to frag a few of the zoas today, actually. So it tells you the directions and all that stuff. You shake well, minimum dose 5 milliliters per 10 gallons, but that's just to do separately. This is a recipe card to do a solution that you allow to drip. So after it all is said and done, after you mix it in, you're going to aerate it a little bit. So I got my air stone in here. I have a little bit of solution left in the last batch, so that should be fine. You add the seawater to the container, and then you add the first defense and ecobalance to the same container. You lightly aerate, and it's okay to make enough for 2 to 3 nights. And it says the solution will have a sweet, tangy smell after 24 hours and may be a little cloudy, which is normal. And the dose method is you dose at night, starting about an hour before the lights go out. So for me, it would be at about 30 minutes from now. And 1 hour before the lights go off, you do 3 nights, off 1 night, and then 3 nights again. No, wait, actually 2 nights. And then 1 night without. And then basically you follow the chart. So day 8 through 10, you dose again. Day 11, you let it rest. Day 12 through 13, you dose again, and then 14, nothing. So today was my day 1 already. I kind of got ahead of myself. I just set my light schedule to do it for, an hour. So my lights will cut off in a little bit. So I've already done the dosage, and I already have the premix here. I'm actually going to throw this all back into that saltwater container here, just so I can have it sealed and ready to go for the next few batches. But I ended up using my, this is for my brine shrimp, the container, and I just twist it and I let it drip. It's like 3 drops per second and 9 milliliters per minute, whatever. And you start slow at a rate of 1 to 2 ounces per 100 gallons. So you just divide that or multiply it, however big your tank is. And you adjust slowly to a maximum of 16 ounces per 100 gallons. So it may take a few weeks to start seeing results, as it says here. And then there's a QR code if you want to pause and scan it to learn more. Also, if you do have other Dr. Tim's products, never add first defense to your tank on the same day you add ecobalance or waste away to the tank. It's honestly different from having this recipe. So we will do the first defense first as well. So basically 1 teaspoon or 5 milliliters per gallon. So I'm gonna do the 5 milliliters and adjust it. So we got down to 5. And you just pop that solution in there, let it soak, and I'm gonna actually rinse it in this right here, just so I don't get contaminated into my EcoBalance. But what I ended up doing earlier was, I think I need 30 milliliters of the EcoBalance. So it's kind of hard to do it with one hand, but I'm gonna do with one hand for you guys because I love you guys. So we're gonna do 5. We gotta do 6 of these, obviously. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just enough. Look at that. There's like hardly anything in there. So this is number 6. Dude, I had like that timed out super perfect. Anyway, well, almost. You know what I mean. Anyway, so we got that solution going. I have my seawater that I mixed, I think last night. Yeah, I mixed it up last night. I had it kind of just shaken up a bit. Pour the water in. And honestly, you just let it aerate for a few minutes. It doesn't have to be too long. And basically, I mean, if you have a dosing container, then that would be great. Otherwise, I mean, you know, you can just do what I'm doing and MacGyver it, you know. So I'm gonna walk without spilling this, and you're just gonna see my what do you call it, the clear container, my world through the clear container. Got the 75 gallon there that I haven't set up yet. So all right, I'm just gonna let it run for a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, so got it kind of sitting over the edge on the glass. Probably not the safest thing, but the glass is actually pretty durable, so I'm okay with it. You know, as I know my limits, you guys know your limits, so you just kind of adjust it to where it's going to drip. Watch. And oh, sorry. So I'm going to dose just a little bit, even though I already started. All right. So it says 1 to 3 drops per second. So I mean, you know, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, you know, whatever, it's fine. And so like I said, I already dosed it. So my Elegance, he retracted, or she, whatever it is, I'm not, you know, not judging. It retracted and it started spewing up some other junk basically, and a few things came out of it, which is kind of cool. So I had it running for about 30 minutes. But typical is about, for a 25 gallon, 24 gallon is about 13 minutes. I was just doing some calculations. So some of them already closed up, but they were already kind of like getting rid of some things. And, you know, they got the RFAs and other things like that. Let me put my glasses on. Actually, I'm gonna put it on you guys, not me, because I love the way it looks without the glasses. But anyway, here is the glasses. All right, so we got the Elegance Coral there, and we got my RFAs. The RFAs in the Elegance had like a red type thing come out, which is kind of funny. Anyway, there's all the Zoas. There's my Goniopora, Hairy Mushroom, my Frankenstein Balance. I think that's a Cobra Redactus. Oh, no, sorry. Leopard Redactus or something like that. And then that's a like a cool little green Redactus type thing. Hammers are growing down here. Frog spawn hammers. Sorry, hold on. There we go. And that's a toadstool. Nope. Sorry, not toadstool. That's another frog spawn. I get confused with all the names. This torch passed away, unfortunately, when my tank crashed, and so did my Candy King coral. But also the barnacle in this hammer decided, he didn't want to be with us no more, so he passed away as well. And my Duncans are doing pretty good. And then there's a cloves right there, and then these two right here are little frags that came off of the, I wish it was open, but this beauty right here, that one right there. Anyway, and I got my GSP growing in the back. It's actually growing pretty good. But yeah, so back to the basics. Anyway, so it's dripping, and you're gonna let it drip for, say, 13 minutes, depending on, that's for a 25 gallon, and you just kind of let it drip according to your tank. So 2 ounces for 100 gallons, 4 ounces for 200, and etc. I hope this helps you guys as much as it's helped me. I'll keep posted, maybe do an update video. Like I said, this is my first time doing this. First time doing a video for corals and stuff, for any fish or in general, but I'm actually enjoying this. It feels like I'm talking to myself, and that's okay. Well, until next time, guys, and thanks for watching.